All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another video. Let's get right into the packing. We've got a couple of cheetah figs that are going to be shipped together. I think I'm going to use a 12-12 box, 12-12-12 box on this one. Let's see, let's use 3 sheets of bubble. And I don't know what's going to put them back to back. I think I'll just do them like this. These cards are in pretty poor condition, but the cards also aren't very big. Like, you can hardly see them. The plastic bubble, window bubble, covers most of it. Okay. And yeah, we're just going to do a 12-12-12 with a pretty substantial resize. There we go. I might be able to see a little better now. It is current when I'm filming this. It's currently Wednesday morning, and yeah, had a pretty good sales day. We had a it's gonna be a lot of toys sold, a lot of toys packed here. Y'all are about to see. Let's see how low I want to go here. I think this is like a $40 order. It's going to be pretty light though. Stuff situated here. You know, I need to hang this on the wall too. So I'll toss it back there. Okay. We did just sell something that is going to be fairly high value and fragile pack that'll happen on this video. It's just not going to happen today, my time. You know what, I'm going to check the weight on this one. Because I have flaps I can cut off if I want to. Oh, see, I'm 1.86 pounds. I'm nowhere near a break point. I'm gonna leave them just like they are. Ain't gonna hurt anything. This is gonna ship at a 2-pound rate, no matter what. Which I was kind of surprised. Thought this might be a 3-pounder. Alright, first pack is done. Okay, we're going to pack this little Hot Wheels Ferrari. Kind of a cool card because it's actually got a protector built into it from the factory. Just a little bigger than I like shipping with a 864 box, so I'm going to use a 1086. Definitely need to start hanging this guy somewhere around here. In easy reach. curious, am I close? How close am I to a break point here? Because I don't need all the flap I have. Oh, see, this is a situation where I am close. 0.56. So what I can do with this pack, because of the way I resized it, I can do this and this. And I think by the time I get done packing this thing, we'll see. I might, I don't know, I'm adding material in now too. I don't know, it's gonna be tight. I'm gonna pack it like I want to pack it. But we might be really close to 8 ounces. We may be able to get it down to 8 ounces. Let's see. For those of y'all, yeah, that feels good. Let me see if it's 8 ounces or not. Nope, it's exact same. That's just what it's going to be. But for those of y'all that, I mean, I have a little more flap I can cut. That's not going to get me there, though. That little piece just isn't. But for those of y'all that are wondering why I care about that, for stuff under a pound, when you're shipping ground advantage, there are 4 break points. There's a 4 ounce rate, 8 ounce rate, 12 ounce rate, and then a 16 ounce rate. And that's all that matters. Like if you're at 6 ounces or 7 ounces, it's going to go at 8 ounce rate. If you're at 9 ounces like I am, that's going to be a 12 ounce rate, and so on. Okay, this is kind of cool. We have a an Eagle bookend, Colonial, Virginia. And then again, we're going to go with a 1086. I don't even think I'm going to resize it. Give this guy plenty of padding. Not that he's fragile. Could get dented though, I guess. He is going to need a pretty good bit of paper to make sure he doesn't bounce around the box. That's a big boy in there. I don't know, he probably weighs a couple pounds. That's a good thing about using the 1086 size. It's very, very compatible with ground advantage cubic rates. Okay, Eagle's done. Okay, next up we have a Batman tumbler, I think that's called. 2 pieces here. I actually got in on a last minute deal on Bubble Boy, American Bubble Boy, where I buy my bubble wrap and tape. Link below. And anyway, on Earth Day, they're running a deal like for a limited amount of time or number of redemptions. I don't even know how many people they let do this, but got what, 700 feet of 3/16 inch bubble wrap for $25 shipped, which that is a fantastic price. It was the recycled And I've used their recycle before. Given the choice between recycled or not, honestly, I would probably pick not. But it's still good wrap. Like, it doesn't bother me much. The only thing I don't love about the recycled is it's hard. It's hard to describe. It's more slippery against itself. But as far as like the bubbles and all that kind of stuff, like it's fine. I ordered it once before to try it. So anyway, I got 700 feet of that for 25 bucks, which is a good deal. They had some other deals going that day too, Earth Day stuff. So I was lucky. I didn't even know about it, but somebody in our Facebook group, Reseller Water Cooler, posted about it, and I jumped on it. Yeah, that's done. All right, here's something a little different. Well, I'm not going to take them out. Y'all can see the picture. Some high heels. Candace already has them kind of wrapped and then bagged, so I'm going to leave that alone for the most part, and we'll pack that up in a 12-10-4. Easy peasy. All right, this is a really cool set. This is a Batman TV series Blu-ray set with a Hot Wheels, cards, a couple of books, and then all of the episodes. And it's just really a neat looking set. Look, pow, kapow, biff, sock. They have the words all over here too. So yeah, let's get this thing packed. I'll do a 2 and a 3 will work. And I did not offer media shipping on this. Mostly media. But then it's got the Hot Wheels car and the cards. That's what disqualifies it. So fortunately, with ground, even though this is a little heavy, with Ground Advantage cubic rates, it's not really that big of a deal. May put some reinforcement on the ends. I know what I'm looking at here. See, it's a little tight on the ends. Otherwise, everything's good. So I am going to bolster the ends just a hair, just a skosh. Let me see. I'm trying to find some good cardboard to use. Doesn't need much. Do that. Do I have another option here? I do. hang on. Okay, I'm gonna do something else. This is a piece of a box I made up. So it's got the end cut off there. I think I'm going to do like a wrap. Yeah, I'm gonna do a wrap with this box. But I'm gonna have to cut some off. Okay, I just cut the flaps off of one side. Then I can do this. Just a little wrap. See, look at that. And I'll drop that in here. Now we got it. Now we're kind of double boxy. I'm just going to put a little bit of paper on top. Tighten up that box a little bit, and yeah, this is gonna be a good pack. I like that little inner wrap. Oh yeah, I can feel the strength. All right, Poison Ivy, final Vixen. And who's in the mood to resize something? Because check this out. I have a 1086 box here. And look, it's exactly the right length. But it's not, obviously, because we can't ship like that. Not that tight. So we can just roll it over. Yeah, we can do a little resize action here. Yeah, okay. I think I already know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take my T-square and we'll put it on right there. Is that going to do it? Yeah, I think that'll do it. Let's see, maybe a little over. How do I want to do this? Let's see. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. Maybe going to go over that way just a little bit, but no, this is fine. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Whoop. I think we might actually be good here. See how I feel about this. Okay, I like it. Tad snug, box strong though. Oh, these edges. All right, let's do another one. Okay, next up we have 10 packs of these Aero Nocks. I bought a whole bin of these, and we have a bunch of these left. I bought a whole bin of these for like $20 3-4 years ago, something like that. We sold, I don't know, I'd have to guess, because it's been a while, and I don't know, I'd have to probably guess that we've sold, this might be like the 6th set or so that we've sold. So I don't know, we got them cheap, but they're definitely slow sellers. This is something most people will just run to. Do these even fit? Oh, they might fit if all the things are the same way. This is the kind of thing most people are just going to run to like Bass Pro Shop or whatever, or maybe Walmart, and pick it up when they need it. They're probably not going to. Well, I mean, some people will plan far enough ahead. Okay, let's see if we can. Let's see. No, that's too tight. I can't use paper in this. I can use the box. Or I can go to an 864. Let's see what this is like. Yeah, I could put a little bit. Now, these fit fine like this. And I could just put a little bit of a... little bit of paper right here so they don't bounce all around. Okay. There we go. But yeah, it's like we sell like 2 or 3 sets a season, once a year. And then we don't sell any at all for a very long time. Would probably be better served to just put them all in one lot. Try and sell them that way. Okay, that's done. All right, next up, the Ghost. It's a car ship. Car ship, starship. 864 box. I'm gonna resize it down. The reason I'm resizing this one isn't as much for space, isn't as much to like kill the amount of space. I'm actually just trying to make the box a little stronger. And shorter spans of cardboard, I think, are noticeably stronger. The reason I want to do that is because this car is pretty close to the width of the box. It's got some room, but not all that much. Actually, it's got more room than I kind of thought it would. It went in there pretty easy. But the shorter side walls are stronger. No, you want to do it like this. Oh no, that looks kind of dumb too. Yeah, that was dumb, because now I feel like I got to use more tape. Should have went the other way. I was looking at what I thought would be best to put the label on. I thought this would be best. Oh well. Okay, we got a put $20 on this. So take that off. We didn't even sell it for 20. Sold it for close to that. Another Star Wars thing. It's funny, whenever I started this packing series, I knew. See, here's the thing with packing. You know why you don't see a lot of YouTubers packing on their videos? For one thing, they probably don't think it's going to be very captivating content, which, you know, that's fair. That's fair to maybe presume that. But I think one of the big reasons you don't see much of it is most creators don't really want to deal with the criticism, because showing this kind of stuff, it's just a fact you're going to get a lot of criticism. As a matter of fact, whenever I see someone pack, if I watch somebody pack, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably not going to say anything. But if I watch somebody pack, I'm probably just going to be sitting there thinking, oh, they're doing it all wrong. I would have done this, this, and that. Especially experienced packers. Over years, you develop things that you just like to do because you like to do them. And sometimes they're better, sometimes they're not. But we all have different styles, or, you know, different ideas about what is good enough and what is not. People like different kinds of tapes, different tape dispensers, different kinds of boxes, different kind of void fill. And there's a lot, you know, and the thing is, there's a lot of different ways you can get to the same place. But I think that's why a lot of people don't like sharing that kind of content. We're packing a drag bus now. This is a good one too, $135 one. But I think a lot of YouTubers in the resale space, they just, like, for one thing, it's a decent amount of work, you know, to make these videos, and they're not gonna, these kind of, okay, I gotta focus on this one. These kind of videos aren't going to perform well out the gate either. They're going to be probably lower views than your typical reseller content. May make up for it over time, maybe not, who knows. But I think a lot of them just don't want to hear the criticism, and I get that. Like when you're on YouTube, you put yourself, willingly put yourself under a microscope, sorts. But what I finally came up with is that, okay, I'm starting from a place where I think I pack well. Been packing a pretty good while, packed a lot of packages. I feel confident with my packing. I also feel confident that there are a lot of people that watch the channel, get in there, that are also good packers, that are also getting great results too. So the way I look at it, any critique that is on the video, like down in the comments, that only serves to provide even more value for people that watch these videos. Okay, now we have some more Star Wars sets, cars. These are really, I love these cars. We were looking at them earlier. Obi-Wan, oh, it looks like his robe on this little car, little roadster looking car. Darth Vader looks like his helmet. Check this out, Chewbacca. It looks like Chewbacca. This is awesome. Looks like the cockpit. The car has the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon built into it. It also has the barrel. I think I was calling that the scope before. It has the barrel of his blaster as the air intake on the front. Just trying to appreciate these cars because they're so well done. There's a little R2-D2 here. And the C-3PO van has C-3PO eyes on the front as the headlights. And then it has this little chest thing right here. Oh, and between the little round thing on the back and then in the rest of the van, you could see, you know, those wires that are under, like in his torso there? They also have all those wires right there. What a nice touch. Man, these people, they did a great job on this stuff. And we have another one of those Darth Vader cars. And then here's Princess Leia car, has her hair buns as the rear fender there. There's some kind of, I think that must be a scope off of her gun on front too. So yeah, these are awesome. Plus this other set. We're going to pack all this stuff. So yeah, so I think that's the reason a lot of people don't like making these videos, is because, like, whether you're good or bad, you're going to get criticized. And some people just can't handle that. They can't. So if you have criticisms, please leave them down below. You know, if you're, I'm not saying that I'm going to respond to them, but I do think they would provide a lot of value for people that are watching these, if they can see, scroll down and then see some alternate methods to some of the packs, or, you know, some things y'all would do differently. That can only be a good thing. All right, first I'm going to go ahead and get these guys bubbled. I'm going to bubble 2 together. I need one more. I'm going to use 6 sheets total. Ah, I got hung up. Okay. A little prep. Packing prep here. This set's even sealed. Alright. These are just the coolest looking little cars. And they're not even, surprisingly, they're not worth a ton. Which, that's okay. I mean, everyone can afford them, which is awesome. Because look, this is a, remember how much this order is. I forget already. But I don't think it's very expensive. Do it like this and this. There we go, and then I can kind of figure a resize around that. I want to say this, I don't even think this is a $35 order, maybe 35. I think that might be around what it is. Yeah, I think the 4 of those packs were a total of $20, and then that other little set was $15. So to me, that's a lot of value for $35. Star Wars franchise is kind of weird now. I kind of feel like kids, I don't know if they are or not. Are kids even into these movies anymore at all? Or are the movies just turned into the new stuff? Is it all just pandering to nostalgia? To adults? Is that what it's all about? I'm not even sure. I don't really pretend to know what if kids like this or not. I know our kids don't care about it. Maybe boys do. I don't know. Candace, you think kids like Star Wars still?
I don't know. We're kind of out of touch, but they've come out with like the animated series and.
Is that for adults though?
I don't know.
Is that for people like you?
Yeah, I mean there may be kids out there. I'm not really. I don't like when you go to Disney, you see kids participating and like.
Yeah, but that might be their parents that are into it, bringing them to the stuff. You know.
Like I mean, I don't know.
I don't know either.
We're not at that point in our life.
No, we just don't know. All right, that's it, and I will see y'all tomorrow. All right, we are back for another day of shipping, and we have first. Well, we had a really good sales day yesterday. So we're shipping out this Batgirl statue, and she is in show y'all. She's in like COA. This foam is like really nice, cushy foam. So I mean, I'm not saying that to say we're not going to pack it well. We are, but we don't have to like get crazy with it. Not like super crazy. Once I put this in a box, nothing's going to get to that foam, and it's a good tight fit in there too, but not too tight, just enough to keep it from moving around too much. We did sell this a little cheaper than normally they sell. I'm gonna take the other ones. I'm just gonna float this thing in a bunch of paper, and we're gonna use I checked it out. This Home Depot small box is gonna be the way to go. It's actually kind of a perfect fit. See, look, I've got plenty of room there and there. Well, I'll show y'all once we get the box built up. Basically, it's a bubble wrap item. Adjust y'all a little bit. Bubble wrap the item and float it in paper in a box. It's a little extra nerve-wracking, I guess, because it's a little more valuable item than we normally ship. All right, so yeah, look, this is the original box. You see, fits in there great. You know what? I think I might put a little cardboard in the bottom. Let me see what I got. Okay, I just made up just an extra piece. Actually, it's single wall. I just wanted to put one little piece in the bottom there. All right, and now we're just going to. I don't think I have a ton of room like this way. That's why I'm supplementing with that extra cardboard. And I'll do the same on the top. Just in case it takes a strike on the top or bottom. Give it some chance anyways. And then on the top I'm gonna have to do the same thing. And on the sides and stuff, just gonna stuff paper. Do I want it to ride like this? Yeah, I want it to ride like that. I think that's better. I'll make me some, a little tight on either side. But I think, let's see. I'm gonna make me up some, another piece or two to stick down there. Let's see. It's all about right there. Just trying not to cut my bench. And we can just, and I'll cut that part off. A little too long, but I can cut it right here in place. And that'll give us some side strength there. We'll do the same thing over here, and I think I can probably still get a little bit of paper down there. All right, cut that down right there. Okay. Jam this down this side. All right. I'm going to get a little paper down the side of it. I can't fit any paper over there. Box is not very heavy. Yeah. I'm having to squeeze it a bit. All right. Do a lot of times like to tape this seam, and then also on Home Depot boxes are moving boxes really, so also just put a piece of tape over the handholds. Okay, yep, good and strong. I'm happy with that. Packing an Audi, however you want to say it, R8 LMS. I'll get really smooth at this box one day. This is actually going EIS, eBay International Shipping. found these cars shipped in these boxes, and they usually weigh like 0.44, 0.45, somewhere in there. They're less than 8 ounces. Just perfect. Yeah, let me check this one, see. No, 0.42. This one's a little light. And next we have a little set here. It's got perfume and then some lotions and something else there. It's a little bit of bubble wrap in here already. I think I'm gonna put just a little bit of paper in it. An important note when you're shipping things like perfume. Can't ship at priority. And when you ship, I don't even know how to do it on eBay. I don't know if they do it automatically or what. I'll look. Tell you what, I'll look whenever I print this label. But I know on Pirate Ship, there's a little check box. If you're shipping something hazardous, flammable, or whatever. Let's see. I think that'll fit into. It probably won't. Let me see. Oh, no, it doesn't quite fit in one of those. I do think I am going to put it in a bag. Candace, did you hand me one of those bags down there?
Yep.
Candace right behind me. Just in case the perfume leaks or something. Want it in a bag that stays contained. But yeah, whenever you ship perfume or other hazardous stuff, some stuff you can't ship. But you can ship perfume, but it has to go ground transport only via USPS. I guess I could have used one of the small bags, huh? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I was thinking about. One of these guys. We used to stock a bigger poly mailer. I kind of stopped doing that. Maybe we should do it again. Kind of snug. Put it in here. But on oh, I was getting distracted. So on Pirate Ship, I know you can select, like, if you're shipping something hazardous, and it'll print a ground advantage label still, but it looks different. It has a big H on it. Bag still had a little air in it. It'll have a big H on it instead of just a G. And that'll let them know ground transport only. Alright, let me go take a look. See, whenever I'm on Pirate Ship, just click hazardous materials, And then they have a few links probably to what is Hazardous. Let me look on eBay. Okay, now on eBay, just under where you put your dimensions and weight, this package doesn't contain hazardous materials. Get this stuck up here. But there's a way to edit that. So then you just edit, and then air eligible, limited quantity fragrances right here. You can click that and hit save. It doesn't make your label cost anymore. It's going to put a G on that label. As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and buy this one through eBay, and I'll show it to y'all. Okay, here's that label after I printed it. USPS Ground Advantage. Usually there's a big G right here. Here there's a big H, and there's probably info in the this thing right here, or maybe the tracking number that lets it know, like for auto sorting and stuff, I'm assuming. And then it says hazmat surface transport only. So as far as I know, you print this kind of label, you don't have to put any other kind of markings on it. Okay, we sold a book. It's actually a reprint of a book we sold before. Put it up on the screen if I can find it. But we had an original sold for twice that or something. I don't remember. It was a pretty, I think it was a pretty significant amount though. But this was a reprint years later, and it has pretty decent value too. Just use one of these Gemini comic mailers. Oh man. Wait, I want to fix this tape. It's a big piece to waste. All of a sudden he's worried about wasting tape, huh? Okay. Here we go. That was not my smoothest moment there. Okay. That's done. All right, next up we have these two lots of Hot Wheels IDs. Actually, wait. We've got these two lots, and then we have another car, and then we have this whole lot of Hot Wheels road tripping here. Actually, the Hot Wheels road tripping is also two lots, and we're gonna pack them. We have these little cases here, and I'm gonna put them in, as many as I can anyway. And then we may have to do something else, because these cards these are not like the small cards. These cards are pretty long. But yeah, we can fit a pretty good mini in here. And these are good double wall boxes that I am going to put in another box. Yeah. Good. That's what these are made for, actually. Okay. Have another one. I'm hoping I can get most of my road tripping cars in here. In these two boxes, we shall see. I may end up a little short. No, I'm actually going to be just right on the road tripping cars. So I'll have that part of the equation out of the way. Okay. Okay, and look, this is nice strong double wall, which is good. That means I can put it right up against whatever box I'm putting it in. I'm not even sure yet. They can ride in a box just like this. See how the measurements like 10. Oh yeah, that'll fit easy. Okay, so we pretty much have those out of the way. Now we have all these Hot Wheels IDs. I have another one of these boxes. This is a little too tight. see, what is this like? Plus, I kind of want to bubble wrap these too. Let me think about this for a minute. Let me see what kind of size this is going to be. If I do it like that. Sorry, y'all, trying to figure this out real quick. Kind of a Tetris game almost. Okay, what is this? 10, 8. You know what? If I could put this many into a 10-8-6. That'll probably work. And then I just have these few left. All right, this is the box they're going to go in. 12, 12, 12 box. So those are the road tripping cars in there, and then I have this the balance of this space for these cars. Let's see what I got. Actually, I have something perfect. I have a box I made up before that I ended up not using, so I'm going to go with that. I even have the other side to it. First, I'm just going to put a little bit of void on the sides of the road tripping cars, so they don't slide around too much in here. That was a bad pull of paper. A little more over there. Okay, and then I have this 12, 10, 4 box. So look, it fits in right. Oh wow, that's perfect. Okay, fits in right there. All right, yeah, that's actually perfect. I can go box in box here. Y'all just aren't going to be able to see very well. You know what? I could take this out for now. Load it up, and then put it back in. So we're going to do it. Okay. All right. Can I fit all of these cars in here? I'd actually have the other side of this box too. I think they're going to be fine. I'm going to do a row here, and I think I'll have enough room. Some old bubble wrap here too. I think I'll have enough room to do another row on top with them sitting flat. Okay. Yep. And then that can fold over like that. But then I also have this that I had made to go on top, so that'll work fine. Just need to put a little more paper. And have a little cap. There we go. All right. Not my prettiest pack, but it is one of the stronger ones. Yeah, I like this box. This is good. Actually, this is an old, we're running like super low on 12-10-4s. And this is a box that we used to use for our dog clothing inventory. And always plan, whenever we're putting that inventory in these, always plan on one day using these boxes for shipping as originally intended. Let's see. Any more? I'm going to crack open one of these. Yeah, we did just put in an order for some 12-12-12s. I did a poor job of staying ready with that, which I often do. And I always say, oh, now we're going to start inventorying our boxes once a week, and we'll order what we're low on, and that sounds great, but then something happens, you get busy, whatever, and then end up not following through on that. Story of my life. Okay. There is a little bit of writing here, 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 and here. But you know what? That just gives it a little character. It's fine. It's ready to go. All right, we have a little Copo Camaro Hot Wheels ID car on card. I've got a little pile of Misfit bubble wraps and papers from a failed pack. That happens sometimes, but I get to go ahead and reuse it now. Okay. I might want a little more paper. Don't. No, it's actually good. Don't want to put too much paper on those cards because I don't want to bend the card up. All right, we sold a kit car from Knight Rider, Hot Wheels ID. One piece of bubble wrap. And a 754 fold-up box. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Not wrong, but not... I feel like I'm not doing it the smartest way. Every now and then I get it real smooth. Right. Random papers over here. weird. Sometimes I come in here and I feel like I'm on top of my shipping game or my packing game, and other days I don't feel quite right. All right, that one's done. All right, we're packing this Jurassic World statue set. It came with some DVDs or something. I actually had another box. This is another failed, this is another failed Frankenbox that I had sitting up on top of my box shelf there. That's where I throw them. Inevitably, I'll need them. And this is a really good size for this. So I'll go ahead and use it now. There's a mess in here. Got all of my paper and boxes from, that's failed too. Okay, we'll splice this in, it'll be fine. Bubble this guy up good. And we're going to paper and drop it in, just like we always do. All right. Actually, I have this whole box full of paper here. We'll go ahead and use it. I do have extra paper on hand. Got 2 full rolls. But I also have this stuff. There's a lot of times where I'll try and pack a certain way, and then at some point I'm like, oh wait, that's not the best way to pack, and then I'll do something else. And I think that's actually a good thing, because that means you're not just like sending it. A little bit down the sides. On that side. I think we're going to be good here. One good thing, these 2 ends are really strong because there's extra cardboard there, which is good. Whoops. That paper's almost empty. I might be getting a fresh thing of paper here in just a little bit. I must have quit trying this before I taped it up all the way. Alright, then we have some pretty significant scoring here from when I resized it. Reinforce that, and we're good to go. All right, we got a little Hot Wheels, Star Wars Hot Wheels. It's like an R2-D2. No, that's some other kind of droid. Actually, this guy looks like he has wood grain up there, but I think it's actually rust. But we're going to use an 864. Bubble. And a little paper. I'm going to pack this Thanos that sold yesterday. 12-10-4 should do it. That kind of figure right there is actually the reason we started stocking 12-10-4s to begin with. Some of these figures just get put on these big, ridiculously sized cards because they're trying to attract attention to it. Although this guy, in fairness, this dude is pretty big. Pretty big. Thanos is ready to go. Okay, we have this Aliens Colonial Marine statue. I am going to have to reuse another box. I'm going to repurpose today. We are going to be resizing it down a little bit. Grab the resizer. See if I can actually use my guide. I think I can. Let me see. Yep. That'll do it right there. Okay. Wrap paper. Close it up. Three. This is not a fun day for me when I discover, oh, I'm out of 12-12-12s. And I also have quite a few packs that needed them today, which is not every day. So poor planning on my part. But we're making it work. Candace is behind me now figuring something out do with the dog clothing that was in these boxes. It is nice to have an emergency supply like this though. guess that would be past tense now. We are cashing in our supply. Okay, I did go and grab my scrap paper box again. I do have 2 more rolls of paper, but I'd rather exhaust this first. I don't even remember what I was packing where I would have used all that paper. Loaded. A little bit more on top. Y'all can see, look at all the layers of tape. You can tell how many layers it is. It's a lot. And as a matter of fact, no, I've got tape all over this box. It ain't gonna hurt nothing though. And that's it for that one. Next up is a Lego set. Bubble bubble. This bubble probably, I thought it might be close. That's too close that I don't feel comfortable taping it. Let's do this. Okay. Box. What box are we using? We're using this box. I hope. Let's go take a peek. Yeah, we're using this. Just gotta put it together. And resize it. This ought to be a pretty quick pack though. Actually out this morning early, swung by Home Depot to grab some more extra small boxes. They were 100% empty, no small boxes or extra small boxes for that matter. Okay. I really need to start buying them somewhere else anyway, because they're kind of gotten to where they're a little pricey. They've gone up slowly over the years to where this box, I don't know, $1.20 or something. Dull blade. Sometimes I find I can get a little more life out of a dull blade like this if I just change the part of the blade that's cutting. Okay, a little bit of paper. Not much. Let's see. Digging in my scrap paper now. Let's see. We'll maybe do, yeah, here we go. Maybe do a wrap all the way around it. See. There. Just save it. I don't like wasting a big old piece like that. That's a good thing. This stuff is thick enough to where you can still save it if you do something like that. Put one here. Done. I was just about to go print my label and I saw this little handhold. Okay, that one's covered. Now it's done. Alright, sold a couple of rock candy. Who is this? Oh, Mad Moxie. No clue. Looks like, oh, it's from a game. Borderlands, which I have heard of that. 12-10-4. I did get a few pieces of cardboard for bottom and top. Go ahead and drop those in here now. Give a little extra strength in there. Because these are going to be, oh man, I did it again. Okay, I thought I had enough. Definitely need to cover. I do this. Okay. I'm going to do this, this, this. Is that going to work? No, it's too tight. I need a different box. Okay, I'm going to have to pack these two rock candy figs. And I'm using a used box. But I am going to resize it. Okay, that's good. Let me see. I'm definitely going to resize it a bit. Not too much. I think we charged £2 shipping on this, I believe. With the Ground Advantage Cubic, which this will be, probably, might just go Ground Advantage, depends on where it's going. But with Ground Advantage or Ground Advantage Cubic, a lot of times I've noticed that £2 rate that used to be just way more expensive, because like if those of y'all that sold, have been selling a while on eBay, y'all understand that break between going from what used to be first class package, you know, like a 16-ounce rate, to, because what we used to do, we used to not be able to mouth guard with strap. Okay, I'm gonna cover that up whenever I get to buy the label. You know what? I can do this. I don't need to cover up anything. I figured it out. That's smarter. What was I saying? Oh, it used to be that break, like if you went from 16 ounces first class package and you had to end up shipping like 2-pound rate, it could just be devastating as far as how much it costs. Depending on where it was going, like it could cost you double just adding a few ounces. I found usually now on Ground Advantage packages, a lot of 2-pound Ground Advantage packages are going for like 6 something in the high 6s to 7s, sometimes in the 8s and 9s that they're going for. Okay, here's an order with Johnny Lightning Monopoly set, and then this easy capture thingamajig here, and we're using another box here. Has a label that'll probably end up getting folded into the box. So let me start some bubbles. This is one of the Johnny Lightning Monopoly boxes that did have a little bit of wear to it. A little capture card thing. Put it right there on top of it. And I can resize. Find my box knife. Here we go. Ooh, that's a really dull blade, huh? There. And a little here. Actually, I'm just going to leave all that on here. Fold her up like that. That'll work. Y'all know I do not love using, I don't like using used boxes. There's nothing wrong with it. Still don't like it. All right. And that one's done. All right, we have a little set of cars here. They're the same car, but I think the colors are different, and of course they're in different packaging. Night Shifter. $864 box. into my boxo paper over here. A lot of these pieces are just kind of too big, really. It's actually worked fine, though. Alright, just 2 more Macari orders now. Okay, got another little Hot Wheels here. We're going to have to use 1086 on this. That card is super wide. And it'll probably be touching both sides of the... I don't even know if it fit. Even. I'm not sure. I just took a look at it. I was like, okay, I don't want to send that in an 864. Can size this down a good bit. Take it out so I don't beat the car up. Okay. Depending on how close the weight is, I may even be cutting a little flap off. Too much paper in here. That'll do it, just like that. Now, yeah, I can cut some flap off if I want to. Which is what? 0.58. I might be able to get under. No. Might not be able to, too. Oh, man, that only gave me 0.04. Oh, well. I can get a little more off. I just don't think... I don't know. Maybe, should I keep trying? Maybe I'll keep trying a little bit. Let's see. Let's see if we can get there and still have a box I want to pack that I want to ship. Okay, I'll cut a little bit off this way. The thing is, I don't want to cut that much off here because I'm already weak here. I may just bite the bullet. Oh, what? Whoa, wait a second. I got there. Look, I got to 8 ounces. Okay, done. Well, not done. Surprised. That's weird. I feel like one of those measurements wasn't right. I don't think I removed enough material. And I'm not going to weigh it again. Honestly, after putting this tape on here and the label, it might be 0.51. But, yeah, okay, that's done. All right, one more thing. Babolat tennis bag. And yes, I am, you know what? I'm going to do this. Put a little bit of paper right here. It doesn't need anything else. And the only other thing I'm going to do is put this here. Little cutting strip thing. And yes, I am reusing a box again. This is this has been tough, not having any big boxes. think, yeah, I got a, that's an FBA label. I'm gonna take that off. This is actually the box that some of my 754 fold-up boxes came in. And they actually double boxed it. I was shocked. They came the best packaging on boxes I've ever seen. And they came pristine. They did. Let's see this. Yeah, let me check this other side. There is tape on it. I'm going to put my own piece, 3-inch tape across that seat. All right, and we're good. That's it. All right, gang, we are back for another late night, not another late night, but a late night packing session. It's 10 o'clock, and I wasn't going to pull any orders, but then it looked like we have a lot of garage sales we're going to tomorrow. So I sucked it up and I said, you know what, we better go ahead and I better go ahead and pack what we have so far. So here we are, and I'm still out of larger size boxes. So my plan was to just make do with some Home Depot boxes, but then they were out. So let's see, I'm gonna see. I have a lot of stuff here. I think I'm gonna stand them up on end after they get bubbled. Yeah, and then that'll give me a height for my resize. Okay, I don't want to make it too tight. I'll go right here. But I'm going to take the stuff out first. I don't want to jostle it around too much. And I'm going to bubble wrap them just like this, the way they sit. And we only have a few orders to pack tonight. We have one really good one. This is a pretty good one too. Actually, we've got several really good ones. And just afraid I won't make my pickup if we don't do it now. So we're going to do it now. Alright. We're actually right near the end of listing all the Hot Wheels stuff. I think we're just about done. Maybe another day at least, but not much more than that. Oh no, I said I was going to stand them up, so I'll wrap this way. Here we go. Oh, you got it done, Candace?
Yep.
How many garage sales are we hitting?
13.
13? That's it?
One of them is a neighborhood sale, supposedly, but you know, Friday neighborhood sales, you're lucky if 2 houses. Right.
Yeah, that's how. Usually if you see around, for us anyways, if we see somebody advertising a neighborhood sale on Friday and Saturday, usually that means the organizer, in our experience, the organizer of the whole neighborhood sale is going to have one, and maybe one of their buddies. Yep. And then everybody else participates on Saturday. Well, shoot, I was going to go ahead and give them a protector because I have a few for this car, but this is a weird size card, so I don't actually have a protector for this. All right. Guess I could have done one piece of tape there. Okay. And then we're also, I do have fresh rolls of paper, but I'm going to use my scrap paper. No, that's not used paper. It's just paper that where I packed something and then I ended up unpacking it for whatever reason. Usually it means that I changed the way I was packing. Okay. I don't even want it very fluffy or very tall. I just wanted to provide a little bit of support under there. Okay. Go. Put this one here. Keep that card flat. And then we'll just loosely come around the edges. $13 sales. What happened was we went to we unexpectedly went to a sale today. And we ended up making like a, did I put my thing? Yeah, I did. We ended up making like a $500 score for $10. So now, of course, that's in my head. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, we go to one sale and get a $500 score. We can't sit out anymore. So we're getting back in it. Getting back in the game. The garage sale game. We really did need to take that couple of weekends off. There, that's done. Don't remember what I said last. That happens sometimes. I think it was about garage sales. But yeah, we did need to take a few days off, or not, or a few weekends off, because of the amount of this Hot Wheels and other toys, Lego, etc. that came into the shed. But now that we're almost on top of that, we need to get back out in the streets. That's where the high profit margins are. Don't get me wrong, we've got really nice profit margins with this stuff too. I'm not complaining about this stuff by any stretch, but come a few weeks from now, when we're when the Hot Wheels stuff is mostly sold, that's done. But you know, what was that last thought? Oh, but yeah, we're gonna, if we don't go garage sailing this weekend, I just think we'll end up regretting it later. Early season garage sales are the best, and really it's right on the late edge of early season for here. It's going to be in the 80s tomorrow, so really this is we're in the regular season now. Okay. What are you packing this time? Okay, I'm packing a Woody, and we got 3 Hot Wheel ID cars. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's get these guys wrapped up. Of course, with the amount of inventory we have, we're gonna, we always say this, we really need to be picky. But then when we get home, after we say that, we're like, we were really picky, and then we start looking at the stuff we bought, and it's like, what? It's easy to say, it's harder to do. Garage sales take a lot of discipline because it's real easy to say, oh, but it was so cheap. It was just $1. All right. Get a little paper in here. This car, this does have a protector, it's nice. That is one of the early treasure hunts, by the way. 1996. Okay. Good. Boy, it's so much quieter when the paper is pre-crumpled. Until I get the tape out. Alright, that one's done. Alright, last pack of the night. Nice little Lego sale here. Really good one. Pound for pound, this might be the most valuable Lego set I've ever packed. Very... When I saw the sale come through, I was like, okay, what am I going to use for that? I didn't realize how small it was. I think I was also surprised when I listed it, but I forgot. Okay. And one more time, we're using a 12, 12, 12. This time I'm going to, because of the value of the set, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to resize. And leave some room for some paper. Yeah, pretty good bit. I'll do it right there. And then whenever I cut the top is going to be super strong because of how short I'm making this. Then I'm also going to cut these flaps. Yeah, this used to be dog box J. I'm also going to cut these flaps off. Yeah, and I want to cut all. And then I'm going to put a couple of them back into the bottom for a little extra strength. Oh, I need to cut at these corners too. It's been a long day, y'all. Long day in a dull boxing. Yeah, I have to cut that off. Very dull knife. Okay. It's a recipe for disaster. Tired guy with dull box knife. Cuts off finger. Alright. Go. And do it again. Why not? I have a feeling, not 100%, fairly certain this is going to a freight forwarder though. I have nothing else to say about it other than that. I don't have like, I don't get any bad vibes or anything like that. I am pretty sure it's a freight forwarder. Okay, we need just a little more paper. Okay. I think I've now used all of my extra paper that was in the shed that was not like on a roll. This one's fine. I'm going to put my shipping label over, like right here over this one, since it says dog on it. And this is not really a dog item. I don't want them to think we were keeping dog food in here or something. We were keeping brand new dog clothing in these, or pet clothing. Okay, that's it. That's all of them for tonight. All right, it is next day, and we are going to pack. We just have 2 more things we have to pack. We sold more stuff, but this is the stuff that has to get out. So this is the stuff that will get out. And I'm going to pack them both the same way. So we're going to do like some simultaneous packing stuff. I am kind of in a hurry too. We just went to garage sales. I went and got a haircut. Although y'all wouldn't really know it on this channel because I don't ever show myself to it. And we didn't get home till like 1 o'clock. I was kind of surprised the carrier hadn't already come. So we have a chance to get these out on time. That's good. Or actually, I think at this point, once I get these resized, we're going to get them out on time. If I hear the carrier pull up, I might turn the recording off and hurry up. Hopefully I don't have to do that. Let's see, put about right there. On both of them. They're both pretty similar. Both are pretty similar size. Both of those are just a little, just a skosh too big for an 864. And they also both sold for the same exact price. Isn't that crazy? Right. Gotta make sure I don't mix up these cards. Also, I have to make sure I don't mix up the products too. 2. Okay, we're gonna do. All right, Deathstroke. I'll make sure I don't mess this up. Deathstroke goes with Edwin. It goes to Edwin. Oh, and I got a new, got my new roll of paper out. Oh, come on. It's always kind of a pain starting these out. I only got one piece off of it. Oh, this is kind of weird. This paper, this paper is not quite as thick as the other paper. That's interesting. Okay, Edwin. Jot down. Normally Deathstroke. Normally I print the labels after each package that I pack, so keeping things straight is not an issue. And there's a good reason for that. Like, I understand that bulk printing labels would be way more efficient, but I promise y'all, if I did that, it may not be, it would just be a matter of time before I screwed a lot of stuff up, and it would be bad. I know myself. You got to know your limitations. Candace, can't you imagine that? I could screw that up so bad. It would be a nightmare. So, those of y'all that are more careful and detail oriented and smarter or whatever it is than me and can handle it, that's awesome. But I'm not going to do that. I do think it would, I don't know, man, that would be. Now the only time I did find that was good is like if we were selling a whole bunch of the same thing like we've done in the past, like we were selling these box resizers for a long time, sold 4,000 of them. And when we were selling these, I would bulk print all those orders at once, but that's different. So yeah, these are both packed. I'm not gonna mix them up. This is the treasure hunt here. All right, I'm not going to mix them up, and I will see y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye-bye.